What's going on now? A Texas teen is suspended for potentially saving a classmate's life. Did he deserve it? We have our opinions on the problem. A veteran is using his injury to help others in an unusual way. With the recent snowstorms up north, how is this warm-hearted man making the difference? Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day was this past Monday, and some fashionistas are taking advantage of this bubbly material. Would you wear bubble wrap? Let's see what's happening now with Michaela, Brady, Alexis, and Tyler. All coming your way on The Now.
Hello and welcome to The Now, a teen talk show breaking down the hottest stories happening now and this past week.
Get used to seeing us every Thursday as our student panel gives our opinions on controversial and crazy stories making headlines. Now let's get started. Last week, a Texas teen was suspended after helping a fellow classmate during an asthma attack. Anthony Rules, a 15-year-old boy at Killing Lean Intermediate District Alternative School, was in a room full of students when one of his peers began coughing and wheezing. The teacher then sent out an email to the nurse and told the students to remain calm. After the student fell out of her seat, Rules proceeded to carry her to the nurse's office against the teacher's orders. Rules says he does not regret his actions.
I was like, what? Like, I'm suspended for this? Like, I was trying to help her. Broke rules, but I mean, she needed help. Like, she needed help.
Rules was allowed to return to school last Thursday, but his mother is thinking about homeschooling her son instead. Now, my opinion on this story is that if someone goes out of their way to save another student, you do not punish them for that.
Yeah, the thing that gets me about this story that I find weird is that the teacher just emailed the nurse. Like, if I'm having an asthma attack, I would want something a little bit more than an email sent because I don't check my email right when I get it. So I would at least want someone to call the nurse, someone to go get the nurse, not just like, oh, let me just email her. We'll see what happens. You just keep on dying.
Also, I feel like there's a problem sometimes in some schools where they feel like the rules come above the students, and that's one of those situations. You can't enforce a rule that potentially saves someone's life.
But in the story, it's also that this was an alternative school, and at alternative school, they are supposed to correct destructive behavior sort. So you never know. Like, this kid, he might have been in there for not following the rules, and him just going against the teacher's orders could have just added more fuel to his fire. And if he got praised for it, too much praise, he'll be like, I'm above the law, I'm above the rules. So they might be trying to tone that down a bit. So you never know.
And also, I mean, if you are in an alternative school and you see a student carrying another student out of the classroom, I mean, that's a little different too. But he also didn't do it in a very appropriate way. He got up and said some things he shouldn't have said before going out, which we obviously could not put in this story.
I think his heart was in the right place. He just was a little crazy.
He just went about it the wrong way.
I think that he should have been like, I'm going now, and then walked out, but he didn't, and that's why he was in this crazy place. So he's in now.
He may have been suspended, for inappropriate language, and they just took it as, I saved this girl's life and I got suspended, but he might have just overlooked the real reason he was suspended,
Okay. Now let's take a look at another trending story as we look at our human interest story this time. Today's trending story is from YouTube. The #1 video is about an amputee veteran who plows snow with his wheelchair. Every snowfall, Justin Anderson does his part by pushing snow off the sidewalks of his neighborhood in Nebraska. The veteran said that even if he didn't get recognized for it, he would still do it because he feels like it is the right thing to do. He shovels the snow so his neighbors don't have to. I think it's kind of amazing to see a veteran going above and beyond, because on the battlefield they're already fighting for our rights, but he came back to the United States and is helping more people in a different way, in a quite an unusual way.
And plowing snow can be just as dangerous because wheelchairs are not supposed to, they're not supposed to get wet like that. And when people think of snow, they don't think of water. But if it gets in the motor, it can just ruin the wheelchair, and then it'll become something. So he put his life in danger twice. That's nice.
Well, in the article it said it was a weatherproof wheelchair, so he's not going to get shot.
But still, people in the blizzard up north, people have died shoveling snow, and this kind of makes me, makes me look at myself because I'm able-bodied and I would not want to shovel my
Yeah.
neighbor's snow.
Nope.
I mean,
Because I hate the cold.
yeah, plus we don't have snow, so we don't really like get what that's like. So
True.
the fact that he goes out there and it's like, it's cold, and he goes out there and he shovels that snow and he just gets it, and that's just great.
He gets
Yeah,
it.
I
He
love
gets it.
Now let's take a look at another trending topic. Last Monday, people were popping with appreciation over the most beloved packing material of all time, bubble wrap. January 25th is the National Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day, and some people went above and beyond a thank you card. The High School of Fashion Industry put on their very own fashion show of bubble wrap and showed off timeless styles such as bubble bows, bubble vests, and even bubble dresses. Many also took to social media to share their love for the distractive material as well as their pets' love for the bubbles. Who would have thought bubble wrap could be clothes?
I love that
Me
idea.
too. I love that.
It's
love
really
that.
smart.
How fun is that?
It's waterproof. So
I can see
why
it as a
not?
rain jacket, you know.
And Alexis,
Yeah.
I see you as a very trendy person. Would you wear bubble wrap
I would wear the socks
as socks?
because, you know, I don't like wet feet. And I would wear it as a rain jacket.
Okay, hold on.
Tapping all
How would that work?
You know, you
Like,
just like take a
it
strip
pops when you
and you,
step
I don't have one shoes, but you take a strip and you just wrap it and you're,
I know.
They
but
wouldn't
it
fit on
would
your
pop.
shoes,
It
it
would
wouldn't work.
pop.
Okay.
You'd like step on it and be like
It
immediately.
kind of like ruins the fun.
yeah, it would actually. It
And
might
also,
be
like, if it was a
horrible.
jacket, what if it pops and water gets like under your jacket, like through a hole?
I think a nice little like beanie, like a bubble bean.
A
I love
bubble
that. I
beanie,
love
bubble
that.
A bubble
okay.
bean.
Okay,
I
but
like
think
it.
about it. I want to wrap myself completely in bubble wrap. Like, I want my entire outfit to be bubble wrap. That way, like, when you go in the hallway and there's, like, tons of people, like, all these people be bumping into you,
Yeah.
and you would know if someone's, like, trying to mess
Patrice,
with
you
you. Like,
popped
you
my
would hear
bubble.
it, like,
Yeah.
you popped my
You
bubble,
popped
get
my
away
bubble.
from me. And so people wouldn't want to, like, bump into you because you'd be loud.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I love
idea.
it.
And you would instantly know it's my fault.
If someone wants to make us a bubble wrap jacket, I will totally wear it on the show.
I'll wear it.
I'm doing it.
Let's
I'm
do it.
doing it. Hope you had fun living in the now.
Have a great day.